Hey, how do you do, guys? It's Brahim here, and welcome back to another episode of the Everyman's Road to Glory. Now today, well, I screwed up. I already had the intro recorded and a lot of gameplay stuff and a lot of claiming objectives, opening packs. Sadly, my footage didn't work out because I didn't have enough storage space on my computer. As you can see, we're going to be jumping into Division Rivals games with this squad today. So it's basically our Serie A squad, which switches into a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. With Nainggolan being replaced by Firmino because we need to have a Premier League player in the starting squad to finish some objectives. So that's fine. Firmino is kind of the better player in Nainggolan and not quite in terms of the box-to-box attitude because that's where Nainggolan excels. Nevertheless, in terms of objectives, I did a lot of the... I did a couple for the week 5 bronze and silvers, where we are now at the gold stage, so nothing too exciting there, just a couple of XP gathered, and other stuff as well in terms of the week 4 goals as well. I played a couple of Division Rivals games. I did get leveled up as far to get those 2 packs, which we're going to open to start out today's episode. And stick around for the end of the episode. We're going to have a huge pack opening because we're going to be finishing a load of SBCs, including the UEFA marquee matchups, the Emil Forsberg SBC who would like to have in the club, and a couple of others which are just like live SBCs. And in terms of transfers, which we'll have a look at first, because otherwise our trade pile will fill up too much. We sold a lot of players. What you didn't see was I did open a lot of bronze packs. You're gonna see a couple of bronze items selling here as well. I did open a couple of bronze packs, sold the items from there. I did sell out a couple of other players, including that UCL, what's he called, Serge Gnabry, because he just went up in price, up to 12,000 coins, which I sold him for. And as you can see, our coins are up quite a bit after selling a lot of other small stuff, especially the Commonwealth Libertadores and Commonwealth Sudamericana cards, because there's an SBC out for those now. I haven't looked too deeply into it. I don't think I'm going to finish that one because it just gives you packs and they're not too exciting packs. But I'll decide that at a later date. But before we jump into the gameplay bit, trying to finish those reward objectives to get our rank up. We're gonna be jumping into these packs right now, and we're gonna starting out with the Mega Pack, the Election Players Pack. I think the Mega Pack is gonna give us a bit more, so we'll start off the Election Players Pack. Both very good packs, both untradeable because we got them to the thingy. And if it lights up like that, I don't think it's a rare gold player, but that's just because there's a little bit of toast. I hate how they show up first. Like, you could get a huge Walker, I believe, but these guys are gonna show up first. Get a Silver Libertadores card. Hopefully he'll sell for it. Oh no, he won't sell because, yeah, you know. Get a lot of good rated cards in 82s and 81s, but nothing to write home about, to be fair. These guys might be selling for a bit in actual fact, but we're not going to be getting anything from that. We got Bakambu in there. Mangala, a very good Bundesliga silver. We might be using him in a squad build at some stage if we need to build some more silver squads. Other than that, nothing too exciting. Wow, 81 pace center back. Not bad, not bad. Hopefully these guys are tradable. Sensio isn't. I'm just gonna discard him just for, you know, to keep the video flowing, and Suchek isn't either. Okay, we're gonna have a cut here. I'm gonna put those into an SBC. I'm gonna show you that one and cut back to you after it. Okay, so we just quickly finished one of the UEFA marquee matchups parts. They want to do that later in the episode anyways. We're gonna do the second one later in the episode and just open the pack from this one real quick alongside the other pack we still have left, and then we're gonna be jumping into the games. As you can see, didn't buy any player, many of them untradeable. 3 bronzes even in there, even though we needed a 77 rated squad. That's because we had those 2 high rated players. We got a Prime Mix players pack for that. Not too good a pack, but you never know. Might be something good in there, as we can claim Sergio Asensio and Suchek back into the club now after submitting them into that SBC. And it takes quite a while to load. Let's see what we get in this one. Bolts this time. Okay, it's going to be a rare gold at the very least, which you would expect from this kind of pack. What's it going to be? No bolts. No bolts, too bad. And it's going to be Souza, who we've had so many times this series. Hopefully this is not untradeable. I don't think it is. It isn't. Let's see if anyone here goes for anything. I don't think they would. I'll have a look at the silvers in my own time, as well as those bronzes. These guys shouldn't be going for anything. And Souza as well. Of course, we have him in the club. And now, there we go, the big one, the Mega Pack to start out today's episode. Please give us something good. Please at least give me one board. I haven't had a board in quite a while. The pack opening I recorded for the actual beginning of this episode was quite bad. That's going to be a Commonwealth card, isn't it? That's why there might... I don't know, is there still a board then in behind that? I don't quite know. 75 for a common ball card. Let's see. Oh, there's no rare player here. I hope there are so many duplicates. Be highly disappointed if there aren't. A lot of good consumables, a nice set of club items. That's a cool one. I might be using that one. Oh, yellow sparklers, love that. And there we go, a lot of rare gold players here. Let's see which of them are tradable and which of them aren't. Hateboer is tradable, Bastos. These chains is tradable as well. Please, Dennis. Come on, continue your streak. Yes, and Marino is untradeable. That's not too bad. He's from the second Italian division anyway, so doesn't hurt too much. And yeah, as I told you guys, we're going to be jumping into some division rivals games right now with, hang on, let me show the squad once again, with our Serie A team, with Roberto Firmino in there just to finish some objectives, and we're going to be jumping into live commentary. I'll see you there. Here we go then. Our first opponent is gonna have a Premier League front line with a Bundesliga defense. Looks like a very decent team with Marcus Rashford, the danger man, in there. And yeah, today I'm just gonna tell you which objectives I'm gonna be cracking my head up about. This episode I have to win 2 games with 1 Premier League player in the lineup, that's fine. I have to have a game where I assist 3 goals with forward players, and I also have to get a couple of midfield assists, 2 more of those. And then I also need to assist with a Premier League player in 1 game whilst scoring with a Serie A player, which shouldn't be a problem with the assist with Firmino. But I played 8 games yesterday and I didn't win any of them and failed to do that objective as well. Oh no, I did that objective, I think. I don't need to crack my head up about that one anymore. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Here in our first game. Into Osman. Ibra's gonna get a free shot off here, come on! Yes! 1-0, very nice patient build-up play, and we get this go-ahead goal with Ibrahimovic, even though he has been dominating possession in this game until this point. Let's go 1-0 up. Bale is gonna find Rashford, who will find his man in Rodrigo, and it's 1-1. Ooh, I don't know why we were so unorganized at the back there, but it's 1-1 to him, well, level terms. And we'll look to find a go-ahead goal once again. And Florenzi's going to lose out on it. And Bale has the ball here, cutting infield. Oh, he plays it in to Rodrigo. Rodrigo hits it, and it's 2-1. And I made it easy for him there, giving him the ball up with Florenzi. Should have done better. 2-1. There we go, we'll put Fonzie under pressure. Ooh, Florenzi wins it off him. And Ibra will get him behind here. Come on! Yes! Zlatan, the star of the show. Assisted by that ball win back from Florenzi, and there we go, it's 2-2. Rashford plays it into Ben Yedder. Ben Yedder gets past us. I don't know how to defend against this guy. My player seems so passive. I don't know if I need to change my setup, in terms of how they go at the ball and tackle it. But well, fair play to him. He just threw it past me there successfully, and it's 3-2 to him. He gets the go-ahead goal once again. We'll cut in. Yes, Gabriel Jesus in space here. Hit it. Come on. Yes, it's 3-3. Come on. Please. Can anyone get the winner late on in this game? It's going to go into Skriniar. Neuer's going to come out for it. Nangolan on the finesse. Please. Yes. There we go. We get the win. Let's go. Yes. What a heartbeat finish. Oh. Big save by Nangolan, and no, let's not throw this away, please! Oh god! And Andanovic, huge save. Oh yes. Yes, oh, I feel sorry for the guy. He would have been full value for any kind of result there, but we get the win, and we will happily take that one. Let's go. 4-3 to us. Okay then, into game 2 we go, and we're once again up against the Premier League forward line, and basically a full Premier League team with Sergio Ramos in there, an insane squad, Paul Pogba, Bruno Fernandes, Werner up top, huge squad, and it's going to be a very, very tough ask to beat this guy, but hopefully we can just do it. And we look to find Victor Osimhen, who is on this header, and it's 1-0! There we go! Simple stuff to start out today's episode, to the start of this game, and we're 1-0 up from the corner kick. Let's go. Cuts it into Pogba. We'll find Werner, and it's 1-1, and this guy really, really doesn't deserve it. We've been on the attack all the time, but he gets the equalizer from that attack. Goes into Alan. Alan will find Werner. Werner with the shooting opportunity here, and he takes it through the legs of Samir Handanovic, and we're 2-1 down. And I'm doing so badly in an attacking sense, but he is very good at attacking me, so fair play to him. He'll find Florenzi. Can he spot a cross? No, he'll find Nangolan. Into Eriksson. I didn't want it that way. Ay. Poor decision making by me, and we're gonna lose this game. 2-1. Unless he's gonna score another one here to make it 3, and he does, and he's full value for it. In the first half I really had him under control, and the second not so much, and that's too bad. It's gonna be a 3-1 victory for him. Okay then, game 3, it's gonna be a La Liga Bundesliga mix in there with Ansu Fati, the player of the month up top. A couple of questionable choices, especially William Jose, but he's probably gonna take him off straight away, and yeah, let's see how this guy plays. Douglas Costa's down on the left hand side. He will go for the cross. No, he won't. He'll go for the cutback instead, and he does so successfully. First real attack for our opponent here. He just beats me with pace, and Florenzi can't keep up with him. A good cutback there. Chiellini probably should have intercepted it, but no chance for Handanovic in that. 1-0 to him. Jesus Navas will go for the cutback again. He will find Valverde, and it's gonna be 2-0 to him. And it's just poor defensive positional play from my players, and then poor acting by my side. And he converts it wonderfully. It's 2-0 to him. Ibra gets up for it. Ibra wins it, and it's in. Come on! 2-1 to us. That will finish the one objective where we need to get assists from midfielders, because Eriksson delivered the corner. It's very nice. And hopefully it will push us on our way to win this game as well. Florenzi just gives the ball up cheaply to Douglas Costa. And Douglas Costa is gonna run away from me here again. Florenzi takes the inside channel, so he can't get away from us that easily. But it finds his man once again, and it's William Jose, who I picked out at the start of the game that he's a poor choice. And it's the third goal for him, and it's the exact same goal as the first two, and damn it. Usman Dembele nicks it off us, and we're looking a bit of trouble here. He'll find Ansu Fati in behind. Oh, that was so simple for him. And he'll hit it into the back of the net, and it looks like we're going to lose this game too. 4-1 to our opponent. Very disappointed with my performance. Nangolan won't just take that ball up. Davies just running down the outside of us, all the way from left back, and shot blocked. William Jose gets another chance. Bite of the cherry, and it's 5-1. Really don't even feel like I should be losing this game. My forward's been missing quite a couple of chances, and he's just always gone for that. There we go, it ended up finishing 8-2 to him. At the end he was even so much a prick that he was skilling around with his goalkeeper. And yeah, this game once again proved that in FIFA pace is and always will be king. And yeah, I just prefer to play the game not to the meta, just to the way it makes fun. It is fun, but when you play against guys like this, fun just gets lost. But well, fair play to him. He beat me fair and square, 8-2, and yeah, we'll look to continue our chase for those objectives as we drop in skill rating below the 1000 mark, because I am awful at this game. So then, game 4 will be against the full Bundesliga squad with Jadon Sancho in there, the player of the month, Kramovic as well. Let's see what we can do against this guy. Hopefully get that final win we need. Roussillon tackles it off him. Into Caputo. Osimhen, was he onside? Yes, he was! Oh, he just invited me to score a goal there, and I could not say no. It's going to be 1-0 to us. Let's go. Who just loses out on it, and he's in behind with Coleman here again. He too has been very much just hit the byline with a lot of pace. Cuts it back into Sancho, and it's in the back of the net. Yeah, he's, in terms of gameplay, quite similar to the last player, just trying to hit me around the outside, going in behind with pace, and this time it works for him. He doesn't quite go all the way to the goal line and cut it back from there, but still good delivery from Coleman, good goal from Sancho, and it's 1-1. Back into Eriksson, who will look for Firmino, who'll go for Ibra. Yes, come on! Yes, it's 2-1 to us. We haven't created much in terms of the last few minutes. But because there was a bit of lag going on, he's created a couple of good opportunities, but towards the end of it, we've put him under a bit more pressure, and there we go. We go into the half-time leading 2-1. Kramaric on a lot of pressure, but he keeps a hold of the ball. Cuts it back, Chiellini's there. Drops back to Kramaric, we'll go for the finesse, and That's just poor AI defending from my team, I'd have to say. Like, I probably there were one or two occasions where I could have put in the tackle button at the right moment and just didn't. But I feel like my team should be really positioned better and reacting better to when the ball drops free, not just leave it to Kramaric. But it's a nice finish, and it's 2-2. It's going to come on, come on. Damn it! It's 3-2. Caputo takes it past his man. I don't know how I didn't tell him to do that. Into Osimhen, please! Why is there always a man to block it? How is this possible? You know what, guys? I lost this game. I shouldn't have lost this game. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna stop playing right now because I am raging at this game and it's not gonna help me at all. I'm gonna come back in a couple of hours, so it will just be a moment for you, and you won't even notice I have gone. But whenever you get so agitated at this game, because there's just every shot is being blocked, every single shot, no matter how good your position, how far away you are from your opponent. But yeah, I'll tell you, if you ever start raging at this game, get so frustrated and agitated at this game, just leave it for a couple of hours or just a couple of minutes at least. Do something that gets your mind off it, and yeah, just come back to it when you feel ready for it. So then, boys, I decided to kind of play those last games of camera. If I show you right now in Division 1, I was up quite a bit of score because it took me another load of games. I only need to win 2 games with a Premier League player in my squad. If you look at the top right there, I played 16 out of 30 matches. All of those were in the attempt to get that. I don't know if I'm so bad at the game or if the tactic isn't working for the game. Maybe you need just more wing play and more wingers out there. But yeah, it's just very poor on my part. We dropped down to Division 6, skill rating of 911. I think when we finished our qualifiers, we were up towards 1,500. So quite a significant drop off. Very disappointing performances on my part. But what are you gonna do? I just gotta up my game, up my tactics as well. If you can see what happened around the club, as you can see in season progress, we finished another level, and we're gonna go for the bear type, I do believe. Quite like the foresty theme there. I do have to put a bit more thought in my what's it called, stadium customization. Really big fan of that feature actually. But we'll do that at a later date. And if you have a look here, in terms of week 5 goal, we didn't quite get the forward assists. Thought I had got in one game, but I do think you need to have it with one specific players and not just 3 different forward players. But then that's not too bad. Not too many XP up for grabs for that one. And then we also finished week 4 gold. All of these are finally done after torturing myself through the gameplay there. In terms of transfers, sold another load of players, making good money. As you can see by the coins there, we did not end up finishing that Forsberg SBC. For one, because I'm always running out of time right here. If I show you right now in terms of the SBCs we're going to submit, I only have like a couple of minutes left because it's almost 7 o'clock my time. So you can see the UEFA marking matchups just has 13 minutes on it. And the same thing goes for the Engel Forsberg SBC. Now I do really like the card. I would really like to have him because at some point I would like to build the best possible Sweden team. But yeah, it's just too expensive. Didn't realize he was actually, it was just gonna cost me 110,000 coins. Right now on the road to glory, can't afford to spend that sort of money if we want to build some more fun squads and all that. And we're not really gonna use him that much, so I opted out of it. Sadly, because I'd really like to have him in the club, but that's just how it is. Sometimes you gotta make those decisions. And the SBCs we are gonna complete though is the last minute winner to get ourselves a 2 UCL common player pack, just because it's nice to have, and you only need to submit some bronzes from the club. All of those were pack pulled, and the rare one was even untradeable. We're also gonna complete the Triumphant War, but we're only gonna do that once we have claimed that UEFA Champions League Common Players Pack, because one of those is gonna go into that SBC. And also we're gonna finish up the UEFA Marquee matches. We had to do Real Madrid and Inter before, because we packed those 2 players untradeable in Asensio and Souček. And once again, all players from our club, a couple of them untradeable, hit the threshold of rating and chemistry. Very nice to see. Premium Mix Players Pack, not too bad. Not sure what we get for the other one. And for the entire set, we get a Mega Pack, so that is sick. I'm gonna start out with the 2 UCL Common Players Pack to end out today's episode, because we're then gonna finish the other SBC, because not that time runs out or not on us for that. As you can see, we got the flares with, it was weird, that's interesting. We're just gonna let this play out. Maybe it's a good play, you never know. It's gonna be Koluka for Lokomotiv Moscow. Not too bad. I think I'm probably gonna put in Koluka in there. Let's see if any of them go for a load of coins. 1,900, is that actually is going great? You know what, I'm gonna try to sell Koluka then for 1,400, and I'm gonna put Andreas Pereira in that SPC for us. Hopefully that works and we don't need to have a different league, and we might be. So we might be having to buy a player yet, still. It was the Triumphant War run. What's the last requirement we need to hit? Gold players maybe 5. Okay, so we're fine. Acquire date newest, and let's just drop him in there. And yeah, that's basically gonna be all for this episode. Next episode we're probably gonna be going in to unlock that that road to the final Jules Koundé. Very excited about that one. Gonna be building a new squad for that one, a La Liga squad. Gonna look to make it a quite decent one, and hopefully get some better tactics in than I have on my main squad in terms of the Serie A team, because I don't think it's entirely down to me. I do think I lost my head a lot of times in those set of games, but I do think I couldn't do that much better towards the end of it, and you know, we only won 2 out of 16 games, so it was quite a poor performance on my part. So we need to up that somehow, and it's probably going to help to change the tactics up a little bit and get a bit more wing play in there, because of course the formation we use, we don't even have the wide cams as we start out with, but we switch to a narrow 4-1-2-2. We got Baffatini Gomez in this pack, and other than that, nothing to write home about. Is Fortuny's going for anything? He's not really. We'll just send up those players, have a look at them in my own time, and maybe even Satki will go for something. And hopefully we'll get some better players from the better packs in this to end this episode. Let's see what the Rare Mix Player pack has in store for us. 4 golds, rare golds guaranteed, so come on, let's have a board. Haven't had a board in quite a while. Be quite nice. With that blue, is there going to be a Champions League card? That's going to be a Commonwealth card, left winger. Puch. That's actually a town quite near me. It's called Puch as well. That's quite funny. Other than that, it's tradable as well. A couple of silver Spaniards. Vuktovic in there. Hopefully he's tradable. I don't think he is. No, he is. That's very good. And yeah, nice to have a couple of rare players in the club, but sadly no boards from this one. Come on. We're due something good by now, because we started out this series with insane pack luck. Haven't had a good pause in a couple of episodes now, so please, no, it's not going to be boards. Sadly, the bad pack luck is going to continue as we drop Belarabi. And this is going to actually see the end of this episode. I will see you in the next one, where we will unlock that Jules Koundé. And yeah, until then, have a nice evening. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and bye bye.